Arts channel, Home Arts and Crafts channel. And we're gonna go ahead and clean our pool today. I got my back brace on because we've been doing a lot of moving, but you'll be getting some videos on that in the future. And this is Joe Jr. right here.
That's good, yeah.
We do all kind of housework around the crib and around neighborhoods, inside and out. So we do lay some concrete, but also do some drywall in the house, whatever it takes. Do a little laundry.
Yep, all kinds, everything.
Vacuuming,
painting, trim,
plumbing,
caulking.
whatever needs to get done, we get it done.
All kinds.
But today we're gonna go ahead and clean the pool. We're not gonna bring the vacuum out, but we're just gonna do it with the brush. Take our time and do that, make it look real good, because otherwise it kind of clouds it up pretty bad.
Right.
And I think we can kind of get it pretty clean with this.
I think so too.
It sucks so much up. So we're gonna mess around with this. Hope everyone's doing good, staying safe. Make sure you hit that subscribe, hit the notifications. That way you can catch every time we're going live. We're gonna be going on a trip and we're gonna be moving out to Colorado. We're here in Florida now, but we got a house out in Colorado that we're gonna start working on. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, get the notification, follow us on that journey. And at day 30, I'm gonna start making sure I post every day on this channel and then count down to when we leave, because we got an 1,800-mile trip. And when we get there, we got at least around a 2,000 square foot house that we're gonna be working on 45 acres. So if you wanna check it out, hit the subscribe, hit the notification, and start following us on this journey and show you how the DIY guys get it done.
Yep.
Right?
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, we're gonna mess around here. Y'all stay up right there. We're gonna get this done. You're gonna get on this? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Starting to get hot.
I was just about to say, it's a little hot out here, but like every other day.
Wouldn't it nice to have
A lot of maintenance.
line pencils and stuff?
They're expensive. Water pencil. I'm watching the brush down there.
Little grain.
Little bit.
It won't taste so bad.
Right? It's all stuff that falls down.
Once you get to the bottom, you can see that green pick up.
Right? Oh yeah. What's good, y'all? What's good, Liv, man? Oh, sweet. What's up, dude? How's it going?
How's it going, Eldo? Doing pretty good?
Yep. Oh my God, look at that spider.
What? The big one? Dude, that's a big old wolf spider right there. What's up, Leva Moon? What's going on? Yes, we're cleaning the pool over here, sir. It's good to catch you from wherever you are. I wish I had the translation because that'd be probably pretty cool. We're here in the USA, in Florida, and we're cleaning our pool up here, making it look real nice. Pretty cool. Appreciate you checking it out. Doing all kind of tips and stuff.
Dude, let's go in the floor.
You what? The brush fell in the floor. You can save it? Yeah, I did. There you go. What I got you for, man? Yeah. Wow.
That spider's under the water.
Chilling?
I think so.
They make bubbles with their webs when they sit under there.
Dude, I think that's what he's doing. It looks like a little layer over there.
Isn't that crazy? That's smart. Dang. Relax, find your star.
Tony Chang. That's wild.
It's green over here, dang.
Yeah.
When you're doing this, you don't want to go too fast because it'll start stir up all that material and it'll start lifting up out of the water. So you just want to keep a cool pace with your brush. Don't pull it back real quick because all that material will chase it back. So as you come down, come back up really slow and bring it back out. That way that material don't start running all over the place. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe, hit the notifications. Appreciate you checking out the channel. You're at the Home Arts and Craft channel. We're doing all kind of stuff all the time, giving you tips on how to work on your house, inside and out. So make sure you guys check out the channel, hit the subscribe, and get some good tips. Sweet. All right. How's the skimming looking good?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That leaf sit right down in the middle of there.
All right.
Maybe after you get that, we can hook up the pump, the hose, the vacuum.
Oh, yeah, we will.
We'll show a video of us doing that. Then we'll have it in our documentation. He's getting pretty close on getting this skimmed out pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and also we'll hook up the vacuum to doing here. So I'm doing it right now with the brush, which is pretty nice. And also just to get your walls, you could do it with the brush. And then for the bottom, it's nice to have that vacuum go across it. And we have an automatic one, but we're gonna go ahead and do it by hand. That way it just goes that much faster. Appreciate everyone checking out the Arch Home and Craft Center DIY channel. We are working on our pool right now. We do all kinds of stuff from working in the house, working outside the house. So if you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, put a comment in the bottom if you got any questions. I got Leva Moon, but I can't understand what he said. If I knew what he said, then I could probably do something with it. And I don't know where to hit the translator button. I'm a little wet right now. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe, hit the like button. If you got any questions, put them in the comments. Be safe out there when you're working and have some fun. We're gonna go ahead and keep cleaning this pool up, but I want to let you know that we're gonna go ahead and also set up a vacuum for us. Appreciate everyone checking us out. We're down here in Florida. We are at the Arch Home and Craft channel. I am Joe, and I like to do all kind of arts and crafts, you know what I'm saying? We'll be getting all kinds of things done. And once he's done skimming, we're going to hook up that pump. We'll show you how we do that. Yeah, vacuum going. Y'all ready? Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. I'll come on over there. I don't think we'll walk to do it here. Hold on. So you about ready to do that? Okay. All right, guys. We'll go ahead and grab the camera. All right, guys. You got to come with me. We're gonna go hook up this pump or this vacuum to our pump. That way we can get this thing all cleaned up in this pool. Appreciate everyone checking out the channel. Leave me a comment down there. Let me know what you get into. Tell me what you think about the pool. We're out here in Florida and Orlando working on this thing, getting it cleaned up. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Help my channel grow. That way I can get on more live time and get more people to check us out, because we're always giving good tips and advice on how to work on the house inside and out, and pouring some concrete, doing a sidewalk. This is pretty complex, but you don't have to be doing that. We could just do some cool little concrete project, a couple little walls, maybe a little deck for a barbecue or something. But we're gonna go ahead and hook up this pump. You ready to do that?
Oh yeah.
Appreciate everyone checking it out. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Give me a comment down there. Let me know where you're at, where you're coming from. That way we can see what's happening with you.
Cool.
There goes Junior over there. We're gonna go ahead and get some of this done. Let me scooch up a little bit more. All right, so we gotta get all this hose out of here first. We got all our supplies in that box. He's got the hose that he needs. Got the little suction piece. So you got to get that bad boy. Sometimes these little parts go bad on it. Let's see this. Put that down real quick. Sometimes these parts go bad on it. Like you have to buy this new little piece. So if this goes bad, you could buy these. They're like a pack for 2 for like $3. And then you could replace these little plunger things, because they do go bad. So if you need that, go into the stores or the pool stores. Easy to get, easy to replace. When I first got a pool, I was like, geez, now I can't even use this thing. I thought it was broke. You couldn't find stuff. But you can, so it's pretty cool. So he's gonna go ahead, move slow. I want these people to, what'd you just do? Hold on. You gotta come, you can't go ahead of me yet. He's already putting it together on us, y'all. All right, so what you got going there with the pole?
All right, I got the vacuum.
Bring the pole, come on over here. I'm gonna show y'all how we do this.
All right.
There you go,
So
good
the
looking.
vacuum head here.
So we got this vacuum head, and then all we gotta do is put these plungers down. Once you put them plungers down, it's got the little grooves in there, lock right into it. Got it right in there. Push it in there. Ow, you were supposed to come my way.
That's what I did.
There you go. Sweet. So now
Cool.
it's all locked in place, and then when you're done with it, just punch those bad boys in.
Comes
It
right
should
out.
come right out. So it's pretty easy to put these things off. So you can take your brush and have a couple of these. That way you don't need to keep buying different poles unless you want to. Completely up to you.
Boom. Just
All right.
like that.
So that part's set up. I'll hold this for you. What else you need to do? Oh yeah, so now we're gonna put the pipe on this end, and one end of your pipe is gonna be white,
Yep.
and the other end is gonna be blue. So whatever color your blue end is, that's the side that goes into your water. Appreciate everyone checking out the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit the subscribe, give me a comment down below. We're a brand new channel. You're at Arch Home&Craft, where we do all kind of stuff outside and into your home. Help you save some money, get some skills. If you ever even rent a house, maybe you broke a piece of drywall at your house, something like that, we'll probably give you a tip how you can fix it before you get yourself in some trouble or something. So hold on, you're not supposed to do that until we're in action. You got to show them what you're doing.
All right.
So one
of the
thing at a
sides
time.
hooks to your vacuum. Okay.
The blue end. So make sure you got the blue end. Go grab the white end so we can show them. So one end is going to be blue, and then the other end is going to be white. So this is the one that goes to your tools. So it'll have a different size on them sometime.
Yep.
So this goes to like adapter parts. So blue for in the water, boom. The white will hook up to the pump here in a little bit. Now we got our line all laid out. We laid it all the way out straight. That way it's not all raveled up in a circle. Here, go ahead and take that. I'll back this camera up, and then you guys watch this guy how he does this. It's pretty slick. All right, ready, kid? I'm gonna go ahead and turn this camera around. Probably guide you right through this thing. Let's see. There we go. All right, so you can see here, he's gonna plunge that end into the pool real easy. Now when you do this, you don't want any air bubbles. If you got air bubbles in that line, you'll have to re-prime your pool pump. So he's got it connected, just naturally let that thing go in. Let it sit down there at the bottom. So now what he's gonna do is start feeding that. Ideally, Joe, don't put that by your pump, your intake valve.
Okay.
Yeah, move that vacuum so it's not sucking right on top of that thing. Cool, give you a little space. All right, ready? Now here's how you feed it in there if you don't want any air bubbles in your line when you're doing a vacuuming on your pool. See how he's just slowly feeding that thing in? And that water will boil right up. It's just keep boiling right up to the water line. The pressure stays there. So that way you don't have no air bubbles. It's tough to prime a pump sometimes when you got a pool. Ask any pool owner, they'll be like, geez, I hate losing the primer on my pumps. Yeah. Some of the new ones got a pre-prime, so that's how you do that. Slowly getting it all the way down. Once he gets it to the top, he's gonna still hold it and he'll show us. Watch that water start flowing out. Hold it right there, see it? There you go. Submerge it, shake it out a little bit, make sure there's no air in it. All right, hold on, Joe, nice and slow. Hop on the other side there. Now that he's got that in there ready to go.
Keep it underwater.
Yes.
And then you take the top, your lid or your skimmer off. Take the little basket out. Keep it underwater. And there's going to be a little hole right here. Right? And that's your skimmer, I'm pretty sure. And
Yep,
boom.
that's your skimmer suck pump line there.
And then you turn it to your clean cycle, and then it should start sucking in there.
There you go.
And boom. Now it's ready.
All right, so this thing's looking good. He's got all his hose. Now you know if you lost prime, our waterfall would shut off, right?
Yes. Yep.
So we didn't lose no waterfall or anything like that, so everything's looking good. Appreciate everyone checking out the channel. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe, hit that like button. Give me some comments. Let me know what you think of our pool here. You're at the Home&Craft channel where we do all kinds of DIYs on your home, inside and out. Help you save some money. Be conservative of the things you got. Recycle the wood, recycle your screws and projects that you got and all that kind of good stuff. So hit that subscribe button, be a part of the channel. Get some cool tips, have some fun, get some great advice and stuff. But you can see now he's starting to vacuum the sides. And you don't have to go up the walls. I did that. So just stay on the bottom. I did the sides with the brush. So he's going to slowly go in there and let that thing do the job. We got our pump running on clean wash. That way the pump is on nice and high. Appreciate everyone checking out the channel. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Give me a comment down. I see 16 people watching. Let me know what you guys are getting into. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a good weekend. We're out here in Orlando, East Orlando, about probably 50 minutes from the East Coast out here. And we're working on our pool, keeping it nice and clean. Probably about 85 degrees out here. But yeah, we just started this channel probably a couple months ago. I just wanted to start helping people out around their house, inside and out, giving them some tips. Doing this stuff right here, it's just a little weekend project for us. But if you have someone come out and do it, it can cost you a couple $100 a month. So if you could do that yourself, it's like putting a couple $100 back in your pocket. So we like doing that kind of stuff here at this channel. So if you like saving a couple bucks, learning some things, and even get some good advice from other people. If you have questions, always put them in the comments. I try to stay connected with good, knowledgeable people. And you might not get the advice from me, but you might get it from another a subscriber or someone leaving comments in the bottom of the channel. So hit that subscribe, hit that like, get the notifications, catch us when we go live. We're also going to be going on a journey here to Colorado in about 38 days. And if you want to watch that, how that goes down for the next 30 days until we leave this beautiful place here, we're going to go up to Colorado where we have around 40 acres of land we got to go check out and take care of. Go ahead and hit that subscribe, check out, see how this journey goes. Appreciate everyone checking it out. We'll go ahead and set this thing back up. All right, we're gonna let you go ahead and do your thing. Joe, you doing good over there? I'm gonna put this camera back in the shade. I don't want it to start overheating on us because it is hot. I know some places got snow last week, but we didn't, guys. We didn't get no snow here. Right, we don't get snow. Sweet, guys. I appreciate everyone checking it out. We're rocking and rolling today. We're working on the pool. I'm going to flip this around. That's more projects back there. Let me do this. Hey, what's up? It's Joe with the Arch Home and Craft channel. We're getting our work on. He is using the vacuum right now, getting it cleaned up. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the brush and just start pushing everything in his direction so he don't have too much. We can kind of cut this work in half. All right. Good, I got my brush. Looks like the dogs want to go in. Get out for the dogs. Oh, they're getting fed. Oh, wow. Let home. Got to feed the pets. You can walk, baby. Don't be scared to walk on the camera, babe. This is the boss of the company. When you watch, she walks by, don't mess with her, you know. Say something about her, we're just going to have to do something. We're out here feeding the dogs, too. Got to feed the pets. Super important. Appreciate everyone checking out the channel. Hope you're doing good on a Saturday. You're out here in sunny Orlando, Florida with the Home, Arch, and Craft channel where we're working on our pool, getting it all cleaned up. That way we can do a little bit of swimming this weekend. Probably make some people jealous on that one, but hey, it's the way it goes sometimes. But it is looking really nice. He's got the vacuum on. I'm going to get my brush going. And guys, make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, get the notifications, and check this out. Get some cool tips. Hey, if I hit one, I gotta hit the other. Boom. You okay? You careful, lady. Calm it. All right, I got the brush, so I'm gonna try to send all my stuff down his way. That way he can just hang out down there and get all his nasty fun. You gotta go slow with the broom, otherwise it'll lift that material up. You don't want to lift it up too much. Dogs are out here trying to eat dinner while we're working on the pool, and I don't know if they like that too much. Nice cool pace. See, lifting that green up. You don't want to put a lot of pressure, you just want to let it float across the top. Let it do its thing. You start putting pressure and it'll start to scrape up your finish on the concrete. You don't want that. How you doing over there? Good. How are the colors changing? Green to blue?
Yes.
I have to agree. I think it's ready for a new finish in here too. I think there's got to be like getting cotton all real granular, you know?
Exactly.
I think what we've noticed about this pool is that the finish is starting to get old. So it's actually kind of getting a little bit greener, a little bit easier because the bottom has eroded away from it after time. We've been here for 10 years and we use it quite a bit. And I've noticed that it's just gotten a little bit greener. Even though we keep it treated, it still has some issues. So I appreciate everyone checking out the channel. You are at the Arch Home and Craft channel. Hit that like for me. You guys got to hit that like for me. Hit that subscribe, and I promise I'll pay you back with some good tips. I'll bet you save some money, and I might get you out of some tight situations. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I got to get back to work. So I appreciate you checking it out. We got all kind of cool videos on tips, how to use tools, how to use saws, little jigs, things that'll help you out to get the job done right. All kind of cool stuff on the channel. And more projects to come. We've been working on a couple houses that we've just gotten ready to sell, and we're actually going to profit on a couple of them. I'll show you all the cool tips that I've done to get them cleaned up and ready to go. We've actually painted the house, redid the trim, doors, tile, all kind of wild stuff. New countertops, cabinets, all kind of wild stuff. So check out the channel, hit that subscribe. I promise you'll get some good stuff coming your way. How's it going, Junior? Good. Oh, what's up, dude?
Camouflage. Always camouflage. That's a good one.
Whatever you do, don't fall in the pool.
For real. That'd be good for a lot of them.
All right?
Yeah.
See that green line I made there?
Yeah.
That is crazy. Ooh, you're floating. Cool. Soaking that all up, huh?
Yeah.
You see it all airborne?
Oh yeah.
Man, you can totally tell the difference up here.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Let's go ahead and check this out a little bit. Hope everyone's doing good. It's Joe at the Arch Home and Craft channel. Let me give y'all a little walk to show you what we got going over here. You can tell this color right here is so much greener than when you can see that green haze over there. And then we got this finish over here. You can see it in the water. I can see it right now. That was wild. Appreciate everyone checking it out. We're getting the pool all cleaned up. It started turning a little bit green. But I really think it's a lot has to do with our screen. We got all these little seedlings up in there. I should probably clean all them out. I think the dust is kicking them up and bringing a lot of that back down here. So you got to keep your screen pretty clean if you got a pool. The screens are very nice. Don't get me wrong, they're great to have, but you still got to maintain them. Sometimes they get caught up underneath these little straps and stuff. So you got to get the pressure washer. We've been using a leaf blower.
Yes.
We've been using the leaf blower on these things, and it's been working really good. So if you guys need some good tips, make sure you guys hit that subscribe, hit that like button. Let me know you're enjoying the camera. I hope you're enjoying the view. At least it's like some kind of ASMR. Nice, cool weather out here. Nice, warm weather. Nice, cool looking pool out here. And we're getting it all cleaned up. We might have to jump in it in a little bit. But I just wanted to give you guys a little look at this cool little waterfall that we got built here. It actually all incinerated when we got here. And we decided to go ahead and rebuild it. So I went and bought all these stones. They were each about, I think it was $8 a stone or something. No, I think it was like 15. It was something ridiculous. Yeah, it wasn't too cheap. So I had to buy like 6 of these stones, rebuild this waterfall. We got a video. We'll be putting that up. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe. We're still a new channel. I've been doing all the videos. I just haven't posted them yet. We've gotten over, I think, 380 subscribers. So I appreciate everyone who has subscribed. If you haven't, come and check out the channel. Be a part of it. I promise you get some cool tips, some great advice. The only thing about this pool, there's a road behind us, but it ain't too bad. It just gets busy every once in a while. Our next request is to get a wall back here, right? But yeah, guys, check out the channel. Hit that subscribe, hit that like, put a comment down there. Let me know what you're thinking about. Let me know what's going on. Let me know if you've been swimming before. Let me know if you ever had a job cleaning pools. I've never had a job cleaning them, but since I lived here, we had people clean it. But it was too expensive, so I learned to do it myself. And it's a good little exercise. If you don't get to the gym, this can kind of make up for that. Yeah. It's pretty nice, right?
Oh man.
Yeah, it's pretty. And then when you're done cleaning it, you can relax and have fun in your pool. But yeah, so we rebuilt this waterfall. We got all the measurements, recut it. But one thing, you got to get the right kind of like grout and mud, because you can't just get any kind of grout or glues. It's got to be made for a pool or a shower or something like that, or it'll just deteriorate in no time. But the waterfall came out freaking beautiful. Let me know if you guys like that waterfall.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's what's up. Thanks for the comment. Someone said awesome walking by. What's up? That was a lady. I might get me a date. Dang, on the live stream, I had some girl come and say my stuff was nice. I wonder where she went. Oh, well, that was cool. Yeah, so we built that whole thing, got it built, rebuilt it because it was all eroded away. So that's our pretty waterfall we got built. It goes from jacuzzi up there, and then it comes down into the pool over here. So guys, hit that subscribe, and I can show you what it takes to get something like this. I didn't build it, but we made enough money or we bought a home that had one in it. So we just made sure we had enough money to make the mortgage payment. We were able to get something like this, but we've been able to maintain it. And if you can get something like this, I can show you how to do it. So it's really not out of your reach if you ever get the opportunity. They're not too bad. They're really nice to have if you got a family and you're growing. It's really cool gig. So, but yeah, our waterfall's looking good. Appreciate everyone checking it out. Nice Saturday afternoon. Cleaning up this pool. I was hoping it wasn't green. We wanted to hop in it, but it ended up being green. So we're having to kind of clean it. That's right. Another thing, we got to get our pumps correct for the summer. I think I got my pumps on winter mode. Whoa! Oh, you got some chlorine.
I did.
Oh, you came back. All right.
Where is it?
Look, it's a little bucket.
Let's see what you got. Let's see what we got. Okay,
Hopefully got a month's
we
worth,
got
but
us some
I don't know,
chlorines.
it's probably not gonna-
That's gotta make it. We'll make that work. So we got our complete Suncoast chlorine we're putting in. And in the summer, you want to fill this thing all the way to the top. If you don't fill it to the top, it'll turn green pretty quick. And you want to check it every 3 to 4 days. If you're in Florida, deep down south, then you make sure you check that thing every couple of days, or it'll start to change color on you. It is really hot down here. But yeah, we just had to go run and get some chlorine too. So that was the lady who came by. She just came and dropped off our chlorine. That was pretty nice of her. No wonder she was so nice to me. I thought I had me a new connect, y'all, but it's all good. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Check out the Arch Home&Craft channel, where we do all kind of DIYs at the house, inside and out. Try to be efficient as possible, saving as much money as possible. If I could figure something out without having a mechanic come and work on my house, or a handyman in my house, then I'll try to do those things myself. So that's what we try to teach here. And even when it comes to cleaning the swimming pool, all this stuff is really cool to have. Like I was saying before, if you use a brush, if you don't have a pump yet or a vacuum, you can always just use the brush. You just got to go slow with it. Turn your pumps on high, turn your skimmer down a little bit, and make sure your deep end of your pool pump is on a little bit higher. That way you can suck that material from the bottom. So yeah, we're getting it done. Appreciate everyone checking out the channel. I need y'all to hit that like button. I ain't got one like yet. Been going live for 30 minutes and got one like for nobody, but I got 40 people out there, 43 folks out there. That's right. If you don't hit the like, just hit the subscribe on the low, and you can watch all the videos we do. I do some funny ones too. We've been doing some funny stuff on the home channel. So it's not just all serious over here. I found some guy, I thought he was putting up his TV on the wall, and he was actually mad at a football game. So he ripped the TV off of the wall, and I says, you don't have to rip it off the wall like that. You just need like a 1/2-inch socket, put it in reverse, take it apart, and you can take that thing right off. It's not that hard.
Not a big deal.
Right?
Not a big deal.
Yeah, so we do all kind of fun stuff too, make lighthearted of things. But even when people make a mistake, you want to try to learn from those mistakes. You don't want to do the same thing some of these crazy folks did, you know. But it is still fun. We got to laugh a little bit. You got to laugh at your mistakes. Otherwise, you cry. All right, we're going to set this back up because I got to do some of this wall for this guy, or he's going to get ahead of me. All right, y'all, appreciate you checking out the channel. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, get the notifications every time we're going live. thing when you're working on pools, you can always stay cool because the water's right there. So if you need a little water to cool off, you just grab it. What? Kayla said there's a lot of people over at the other pool. Oh, damn. All right, we're gonna go ahead and flip this around again. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys checking out the channel. You are at the Arch Home and Craft, where we do all kind of DIYs around the house, inside and out. So if you want some good tips, learn how to save some money, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, get the notifications, then you'll know when we go live, which we're gonna be doing a lot more of that. And if I can get up to 1,000 subscribers, well, if I get to my 500 subscribers, it'll be able to go live for a lot more people to get a grip at and be able to see. But until then, I think we're limited to like 20 people out. So for whoever's on the channel, if you subscribe to my channel, I appreciate you so much for doing that. I hope I help you out, help you save a couple bucks here and there. And don't worry, I'm here for a while. Definitely here to stay because we're going to be putting up videos, teach you how to do some drywall, maybe teach you how to use power drills, pneumatic power equipment like air compressors and stuff like that, air nail guns. We do kind of drywall patches, little electrical stuff, simple stuff, nothing that you need a license for, just stuff that you can accomplish around the home. Plumbing, landscaping, teach you guys how to do a little bit of farming, putting in stone in the front yard, all kind of wild stuff. So if you want some good tips, make sure you guys hit that subscribe. Appreciate you checking out the channel. Right now, we're working on the pool. Thank God it ain't landscape outdoor because it'd be so dry and dusty. I don't want to be doing that, so we're doing pool day right now. So I appreciate everyone checking it out. We got our cool little spot going. And it is a little bit hot out there, I have to say. I'm going to switch over to the screen. I'm going to go back to screening because the sides are a little funky. Brush them all down. Activate that water, huh?
Yeah.
Activate! Oh!
Dang, man.
The long pole, man. Look.
How's that look? Better?
The pool?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot better. A little haze, but that'll go away in a little bit. Right? Almost coulda, woulda, shoulda fell in the pool, but I didn't fall nothing. All right. Kind of floating around. Yep. All right, let's go and check some of this stuff out. Hope everyone's doing good. Make sure you guys give me a like on there. Give me a comment down there. Let me know what you guys are getting into. We're doing some pool cleaning. If you have any questions about what it takes to own a pool, how to maintain a pool, what it takes to keep it looking pretty like this, go ahead and ask me. We're just chilling right here, figuring it all out. Let's go for a little walk and check this thing out some more. Yeah. All right, now that looks better.
A little bit. That was crazy.
Yeah. So you're gonna do some screening next?
Yes, absolutely. Uh-huh.
Cool. That'll be the plan next.
Oh, yeah.
We got all our stuff hung up on the side over there. We got some cool hooks for it. So here's the pool. When you come to clean your pool, you want to clean all your edges, clean the walls down the sides. Once you do that, you can start going through with a screener. And then you can also probably screen the top first. Then you can come back and turn your vacuum on. Vacuum the bottom. Then you get your hands on some of these hooks. And you can go find these at Lowe's, Home Depot, by the little pool area. Then you can just drill them into your walls there, and then you can hang all your poles right off the wall there. Make sure, where's the one if you die one?
Oh, the hook?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here. Hold on.
Holy moly, you guys! I'm gonna say if nothing else, you gotta have the hook out here. My hook is gone. Holy moly, we need to keep that hook on there. That's detrimental. Which one does that go to? Are we missing one?
It might go to that one over there. that you're using.
Oh no, that's a new one. 1, 2, 3. Let's put that one on that one. And that one can stay there because you got to be able to save a life with this one. And that one right here, what he's got there, that thing is, you can hook around someone's neck and drag them to the top. No, I think you probably want to get them from the hip or something like that.
Wherever you can.
So if you ever get a pool, make sure you guys get one of these pieces. It's a safety device in case someone goes down and you got to try to scoop them out. It's really, yeah, it's pretty tough to go down there by yourself and swim someone out the bottom of the pool. Hope to God that never happens. But if it does, it's all about timing. So if you can get them out in time and you can get them revived, everything will be fine, and that can help you get them out of there. So if you do have a pool, you keep this by your pool. If you get one, you keep that there. That way, at least you always have that. If you have any kind of problems, you're not in the pool, you could easily grab that thing out there, pull someone to the side, and get them out. And you can see this guy's going in a pattern. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let me know what you're getting into. Right now, you're down in sunny South Florida in East Orlando. We're probably about 40 minutes from the Atlantic Ocean. And we're out here cleaning our pool up, getting it ready for the weekend. Probably do a little bit of swimming here in a little bit. Hope everyone's doing good. Our channel is pretty cool. If you want to check it out, hit that subscribe button. It is the Arch Home&Craft channel where we do all kind of DIYs, inside and out, even arts and crafts, from artwork, doing epoxies, building cabinets, working on houses, all kind of stuff like that. Even do any kind of outdoor stuff, maybe do some fence building or something like that. Sidewalks, anything that could do with your house, getting it looking good and keeping it manageable so you can keep the equity in that thing. And that's what we do here at the Arch Home&Craft channel. And of course, you gotta have some fun. That's why I say we also do like art. We also do like painting. So we got puzzles and stuff that we'll epoxy and then put them as posters or make, artwork for the walls that look really nice. So we do all kind of stuff like that here at the Arch Home&Craft channel. We're getting our pool all cleaned up. So if you guys want to hit that subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And I promise you'll probably learn something pretty quick that'll help you save a couple bucks or learn something that you didn't know. And that's what it's all about here. We can get together and learn things and help each other out so we could enjoy life with family and friends and good food and good weather. Sometimes good weather to some people is snow. And I can feel that too because I love skiing and also love sledding, making snowman, snowball fight. All that's fun too. But these days we've been getting into the pool action, which is really nice. And then, but we will be moving back to Colorado here in about 38 days. So hit that subscribe and you can follow us on this journey. This is our last 38 days in Florida. We've been here for basically 10 years. And we decided this time we better get our butts back to Colorado because we got a whole bunch of property up there that we need to take care of. And that's why we kind of started the channel. That way you guys can go on this adventure with us, learn how to take care of your house and build equity in it, and learn how to manage it. Just teach yourself how to save money. So hit that subscribe, hit that like. Let me know what y'all are getting into out there on a nice Saturday afternoon. We also have another channel that we do automotive, DIY Arch Automotive. And we do all kind of car stuff, give you tips on that. This channel, we do all kind of home things to keep the inside and the outside of your house looking good. And then we do another channel that does automotive, so you can drive around, and construction, so you can build these homes. So, oh dang, here comes the skimmer, y'all. Get back. Don't get in the skimmer guy's way. Looks pretty in there, man. Yeah. Yeah, and eventually here, guys, I'm going to be able to get access to get you guys some money-saving apps. We'll have a little packages for you to help you save some money and get this channel going. We're going to start working on some more of that kind of cool stuff. You want to check that temperature gauge and see what that says? Let's see how hot it is in this pool over here. Let's let this guy do it. All right, guy. Wait a minute before you pull it out. How hot you think it is? Let me know in the comments. How hot you think the pool is? Hold on. I'm gonna go with 76. How hot you guys think this pool is? We're gonna pull it out. I can't understand nothing. What do you think, Joe?
I'm gonna go 80.
80 degrees. That'd be impressive.
76. I like 76.
You gonna stick with what I did? I'll go 72 then.
Okay.
You think it's pretty warm? Okay, go for it. Let's see how hot it is.
76.
What? It's a little cooler than you said. What I said. Dang, we were pretty good.
Right?
76 degrees in the pool from Mr. Pineapple Head.
Heck yeah, dude.
Throw him in there and see if he makes it. Later, Mr. Pineapple Head.
He's gonna
Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you guys checking out the channel. Stay safe out there. Be smart. If you're going to be working on your house, make sure there's no overhead issues. If you're working in confined areas, make sure you got ventilation, people around you to help you out. If you're working with electricity, make sure you guys got the power off and you have wire testing tools. That way you can make sure that stuff is completely shut off. Super important. Got to make sure you go home to your family or stay home with your family. You don't want to get hurt while you're working on your own home either. So always be safe. And that's what we do here at the Arch Home and Craft channel, and give you good safety tips also. Keep you guys smart when you're working on your home. That way you can be responsible people for your homes and stuff. It's nice because if you keep the equity in your home, you can really benefit from that in the long run. It's way better than renting. All that money you put into your home, you can get it back. That's a good feeling. Make sure you guys give me a comment down there. Let me know what everyone's getting into. I might not be able to put too many comments in there since I'm a fresh little channel. I think we're only like 380 subscribers when I check. So if you could subscribe, that'd be awesome. I've only been going for a couple months and I've gotten quite a bit of subscribers. So that means I'm doing something right, I'm assuming. So if you guys want to check it out, give me some good advice, train me in the right direction. See if I could be the guy to help you out in some tight situations. You got any questions in the comments, you can go ahead and ask. I'll even give you shots out if you need a shout out. Joe? We be doing shots out all the time on the other channel. On the other channel, guys are like, dang, you're all cool and stuff. You give me a shout out and you didn't want no money. Like, no, it's all good, bro. We're chilling. So yeah, I appreciate everyone checking it out. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go see what he's got in there. Now he's flushing out the screened area because it makes a mess in there, huh? Sweet. See what we got.
All kinds of stuff.
Is that a lot of hair? Oh, it's some kind of lint ball,
like,
huh?
Yeah, some paper towel or something.
Oh,
it's all rolled up.
It is. That was for my project.
Still,
that looks
there's
like
lot
a
of
hole.
stuff in
That's
there.
actually a leaf.
That is crazy.
Funky.
Right?
Well, better than a dead animal.
Seriously.
Jesus.
This looks good too here.
Yeah. Yeah. Give her a couple hours. She'll be good.
Right. Yeah.
She'll be filtered, all cleared out. Got some more chlorine too, so. He's rocking and rolling, getting that thing cleaned up. Hope everyone's doing good. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe. That's the jacuzzi area over there. So that water, we have jacuzzi control over there where it gets super hot in that zone. And then it'll trickle down into here if we wanted to. Otherwise, it'll all just sustain in the top. Yeah, so if you get a pool, you want to clean the tops, clean the edges, skim it. Then you go down and do all your vacuuming at the end. Check your chlorine, make sure all that stuff's looking good. And you should be set to go. Got a couple bikes back here. Make sure if you're storing stuff in your backyard, you put covers over it, keep tarps and stuff. Pretty smart to do. Otherwise, the sun out here will tear you apart. A lot of humidity down south too, get its hands on it. Start rusting everything away. And then here's a bunch of bunch of shells that we've collected from going to the beaches out here on the East Coast. These were actually, I found these in the Gulf of America. When I worked in the Gulf of America about 2 years ago, and it used to be the Gulf of Mexico, we were working on a job and we found a bunch of these buried. So these are like some kind of native Indian artifact type of thing. And we'd find big stacks of these when they were digging in the dirt about 4 feet down, 3 feet down. They'd run into these things. And then we just start grabbing them out all over the place. Most of them didn't care about it. They just put it back in the road. But I took care of that. Sweet. The old gritty there. Oh, I better plug this phone in. Look like she needs some juice. Go ahead and set you guys back up real quick. All right. How the pool looking, man?
A lot better.
Way to go, Junior. Junior J. Instead of Juicy, it's Junior J. That's dope. I kind of like that one. I'm getting hot, man. It's a little hot out here, guys. Let me know what's going on in your spot. Is it hot? Is it cold? Where you at? Where is you at? Woo! I'm gonna have to cool off by the river. Woo! That's why you work on pool. That's the job I should get. It's still hot though. Ooh, there we go. Sometimes you just gotta cool down, however it may be. All right. Nice, I'm cooling down over there. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice over there. See if I get a translation. You know, that'd be cool if I get the translation of what that guy said. I don't know what he's saying. Huh. Nice though. We should fill this thing with a bunch of fish.
That'd be fun.
It's,
That'd be cool.
they would not make it.
No, they wouldn't.
Super chlorinated.
Way chlorinated.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Well, that's looking pretty good. I think we knocked it out. Did you check the chlorine in the jacuzzi?
Mom did.
And it was, she put one in there? Cool. So you can see we got a chlorine one for the swimming pool. That one stays full all the time. Then we also have a chlorine floaty that goes in the jacuzzi, and we keep that in there all the time. The jacuzzi gets its own all the time just because of the temperatures that it reaches in that water. Jacuzzis are actually really dirty machines. Dirty tubs. They're not really supposed to be used. Honestly, they're pretty gross. But if you keep them maintained, they take a lot of management, and they can be pretty good. But that's why we keep extra chlorine in the jacuzzi, just to keep that thing sanitized, because once we turn it up to 102 degrees, that hot water has to circulate for quite a while. And if you don't have any chlorine in there, it'll really stank up your lines and get that water all nasty. So make sure if you got a jacuzzi that you're constantly checking that chlorine level in that, if you have that temperature up really high. So in the summer, if you got a pool, make sure you keep your chlorine tab floaty completely full. Keep that thing full to the top. Cool, man. Keep that thing full to the top. And for just the jacuzzi, we keep one in there all the time. And it seems to work out pretty good when we do it like that. It's just, I think our bottom's starting to get a little bit aged, so we get a little bit green a little bit quicker. Appreciate y'all checking out the channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let me know what you think about our pool. We've been working on it for the last just about an hour now. We've got this thing all set up. We started brushing the walls. We screened it. Then we busted out the broom over there, the vacuum. So we'll check that out. We'll go ahead and spin that around. What's up, guys? It is Joe at the Arch Home and Craft channel, and we just got done with the pool, so it is looking all good. So now you know my face. This is, if I make videos, this is the guy right here when I'm doing that stuff. But I thought we'd go live while I had the opportunity to work on the pool and try to help my channel grow and try to expand myself so I could start to help some more people out, because I'm always into that stuff. And we got some great tips, great advice. Hit that subscribe, hit that like, and I promise you probably end up saving some money, learning some cool things. And if you got some good advice, put it down in the comment. Let me know what you think. And let's go ahead and check a couple more things out. How's it going over there?
It's going great.
Really?
Water. Yeah.
Sweet. Where's my drink? I need one. Awesome. Yeah, that went pretty good.
Yeah, not too hard. Saved at least $100.
Yeah, that's $100 a month to have these guys come in.
Pretty ridiculous.
And they'll come over to your house like 2 times a week.
Yeah.
Or 2 times a month.
Oh yeah, right.
They'll come twice a month and they'll clean this for about $100 and some a month.
Put that right back in your pocket.
Might as well put that money right back in your pocket. And that's what we do here. So hit that like, hit the subscribe.
Absolutely.
Make sure you hit the subscribe. You don't have to put a comment. You don't even have to like. But subscribe, because I bet you're going to find one of our videos that might make you laugh, or it's going to teach you something, or it might remind you of something, or what you might have known, or what you used to know, or what you could do, or what you might want to do in the future. So go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the notifications. That way you stay up with all the stuff we got going here. Our Home&Craft channel, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty slick dude.
Yeah, it's cool. I enjoy it. It's nice working
Yeah,
on the pool.
It's fun.
Wish it wasn't so green.
I know.
Yeah. Oh well.
It's hot out here, so
It is what it is.
exactly. It's a luxury. You got to take care of them. Got to stay humble.
Yep, got to do it. Let's go ahead and take a look at our pumps on the other side. Want to do that?
Let's do it.
Let's go show you full how that works.
Check it out.
All right, you want to run the camera?
Yeah, absolutely.
We got 20% left on the battery. Just leave it in this whole housing.
Gotcha.
That way it's just, we don't have to do that.
Cool. Got it.
There we go. Okay, you ready?
Yes, I am.
Ready to rock and roll, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go for a walk. Go ahead and check this thing out. So here's all the setup for your pool. Over here is our heater. So this will heat your pool and it'll also heat your jacuzzi. So you got your pool side over here, which is going to do it a little bit slower so it doesn't use all your propane. And then we use the spa side, it's going to heat it up pretty darn quick, and it's going to boost that thing. That way we can get that thing up to 100 degrees real fast. And then this one's all digital, so you just press the buttons. It'll tell you the temperatures. Then this thing will kick on. You'll hear everything start going just like that. And then you can check your temperature. You can see where you want it set to. It'll tell you the temperature of your water right now. And then once it gets to that temperature, it's got a thermostat, and it'll shut the whole thing down. And then to shut it off, press the button again, and it'll shut off. Same thing with the pool. Press it once, it's going to turn it on, ask you what temperature you want. Once you put the temperature you want, it will get it there. When it's set, if you don't want it, either it'll hold it there. When you're all done, you just shut that pool thing off. And you want to shut it off because otherwise you'll be using all your propane and stuff. But this has been nice. We've had it for at least 5 years, and it's worked great. All we had to do was switch the thermostat, which we'll have a video in the future that you got to check out. So make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe button. And then, so here we got all our valves. These ones over here are sucking. These ones here are going back out to the pool. These are return lines. So we got we can turn our spa off. And then we can turn our pool all the way on, or the pool all the way off. You got your skimmer valve. So this does your top on the skimmer that has that little basket. And then you have your pool drain that's down here. Your pool drain is the one that's deep in the deep end of your pool at the bottom of it. And then you just get these at the right settings. You'll put some markers on them where it all goes. I like to keep mine all marked because you don't have to mess with it too much. And then when you do, you want to kind of have an idea what it looks like. Because it is a little bit. And then we got a digital pool pump right here, which is really nice. Costed probably another almost $200 more than a normal pump. But we got settings on it. It has a stop, start, a quick clean. So when you do a cleaning, you just press that button. It'll bring it up to power. And then you've got different displays. You got your speed, your time, duration, and the watts. And then you could set this up to have the RPMs go up and down at certain times. So this is a really nice pump. It'll save you some money in the long run. So it doesn't just run on high and low. It has different, you can turn the RPMs to whatever you want. And then you can get on the internet, on YouTube. We can put some numbers up here in the future on ours on how you can keep the hours set to the temperatures and what areas you're at. And then we also got the filter. So you got your filter here. These can run from $150 to $250, but you got your filter that goes in there, and then you just replace it. These things are pretty expensive too. This is a couple $100. Luckily, we got away with it. Didn't we just replace this?
I think so.
So we just end up replacing the top, and it was still like $100 just to get the top replaced. It had like a hairline crack in it. Nothing big, nothing crazy. So I don't know if you could put like an oil or a grease or like a preservative on that to keep that thing from going bad. Crazy though.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow.
All right, go ahead and sit back. I'm gonna take this off real fast.
Cool.
Ready?
Yep.
Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna relieve the pressure in that thing. Turn them bad boys like that. Gonna take this off. Take my hose off. Then you want to be careful. Luckily, this thing is screwed into the ground. You can stay nice and far back. Don't even try to zoom in. I'll just talk from here. Take a watch.
Sweet.
Luckily, there's screws down here in the ground. If there aren't screws and you try to take this off, you got the potential of ripping all your pipes apart. So make sure you anchor these things to the ground while you're making it work. Yeah, our bottom's coming apart now.
Wow.
Save this stuff. Damn it. And there's your filter. See, it's starting to turn green already. So that's where all your bad materials get stuck in here. It gets sucked from this side. All the bad materials get caught into here. And on the other side, it's got the clean water filtrate down the other side. So it works. And that's how you do that. Pretty easy. Bring that back on like that. Got a rubber seal that goes around there. Just make sure that's got some grease. There's some pool grease that you put on that to keep it preserved. Otherwise, it'll get bad too. Twist that on there. Should be good to go. Put that back together. Now we're going to turn our pump back on. It's going to start priming on that. All right, keep an eye on this. Starting to build up pressure. That's cool. We didn't lose it too bad.
Wasn't too long, right?
No, we didn't do that for too long. Very drained. But luckily, we didn't use the primer too bad on that one. That was nice.
Heck yeah.
Cool. What? All right, let's do it without this. This is why it's nice to have a hose here. Ready? Of course, I got it blowing right to my electric. That's why we got the hose there. So that way you can divert it down where you want it to go. And this is also a way you can kind of clean out your filter a little bit if you want to get some of the nasty water out of it. If it's all clogged up, you can still clean your filter out a little bit if you ain't got time to clean it yet. So you can just turn this on, let it run for 5-10 minutes, and it'll filter all the material that's on the outside of it. It'll cost you your water, but if you ain't got time, it kind of helps. And then we got an extra blow-off valve, so if we get too much rain out here in Florida, sometimes we got to drain our pools down. So that's what this is, a couple extra valves. For us to bleed this water out, if we didn't want to unhook everything, we could turn this on, then we could turn that on, and then we can start draining our pool in case we have some kind of hurricane or some kind of flood issue without bombarding and putting 50,000 gallons of water down the side of the house instantly. Otherwise, we'd get like 1.5 inch pipe or something like that. Appreciate you guys checking out the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the notifications, catch us every time we go live. It's getting close to our 30-day countdown because we're going to be moving from Florida all the way to Colorado. I want you guys to go on that trip with us because once we get out there, we got a big old house that we're going to take care of. And I want to show you all the tips and tactics and all the money-saving things that you could do to get your house looking like what we're going to do out there and what we do with this house here. This house has been really good to us. We've taken care of it, and we've managed to sell it for a really good price. So our venture had begun probably about 15 days ago, almost 20 days ago, that we got someone under contract, and we've been able to move our house forward in a really tough seller's market right now. So we're really happy about that. So follow us, and I bet you'll learn all kind of cool tips. Appreciate it. So I think we're good over here.
Cool, dude.
There's no gas in those. Otherwise, don't be keeping no gas around any kind of propane or heated things. Those are completely empty. That's the only reason they're there, but they shouldn't be. But we're getting ready to move, so we are gonna get rid of them. Or we're gonna get them moved somewhere. Me. So we're gonna get rid of them. So we don't want to. I just need them there for now. Just for now.
Right.
Kool-Aid?
Cool, dude.
What you think?
I like the setup here. I like that you have it labeled. Very important to keep those labeled. Otherwise, you're kind of assed out if you don't know what's going on. So
Yeah, because I'd be forgetting too.
yeah, so
You don't do it. You don't work on them enough to have to know. And then if you're the only one who knows it, you can't ask for anyone to go help.
Exactly.
You can't even say, "Oh, look for the valve that says spall, return, and spin it."
yep,
If it's just all blank, you're asked out. So it helps because then you got some help, and you're not the only one who knows how it is.
exactly.
Some people kind of get a kick out of that, and I think they're smarter than everybody, but you're kind of slowing us all down.
Yeah.
Just share your information so we can get it done.
Teamwork helps for sure.
Definitely. So how long we been going so far on this one?
It's an hour and 8 minutes.
Hour and 8 minutes. This is our second live on this channel. My first live, we did a furnace. I repaired a furnace that we had. It had a couple of fuse issues, and we replaced a thermostat, and that went pretty good. And I actually did a second live, but my YouTube account, or whatever, not my account, but my internet wasn't working good enough, and I did the whole project. It said it was going, and then when I was done, it said it didn't get it. So it was pretty messed up. But I did a whole kitchen sink underneath. We put a whole new hardware in the kitchen. No, it was a bathroom hardware. We put a whole new faucet and all that. And I was down there with the camera showing everybody, and clock was ticking and everything. And then at the end, it was like, "Oh, sorry, oops, we had a problem." I'm like, what? So this is actually my third, but it's just coming out as my second. So I regret not recording that on the other camera because that would have been nice. So this is our second one, and we'll have to do another faucet one so I can teach y'all about that. But here we did a nice pool one. Showed you guys how the pump goes, how to use a vacuum, how to use the brush in there, the skimmer. It's pretty cool stuff. Should we head on back, y'all?
Let's do it.
Ready?
Let's go.
I think we're done over here. Ooh, let's show them this.
Ooh,
This goes to the jacuzzi also. This goes to the jacuzzi, and this will make the bubbles.
wow.
It makes a whole bunch of bubbles. So you throw that switch, and all the bubbles will start kicking big time.
Dang.
I'm assuming that water was just right there. I don't think it's full of water.
Cool.
Yeah, I think she still works. Probably take that to the other house and make bubbles with it.
Right? That'd be pretty dope.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go this way. What else? We built this shed, right?
Oh yeah.
So we bought this shed online. We got the pack come to our house. They came unloaded in the front, and then I don't know, we wheelbarrowed or wagoned it to the back or something.
I think we did.
Bring it back there. And then we pieced this thing all together. So we got another video that we got of that you guys are gonna have to check out. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got another big video of us making this whole house get cleaned up. So we got so much stuff that's out of control right
All
now.
kinds.
From painting to taking the what do they call that green stuff? Algae.
The algae.
Taking
Yeah.
all the green algae out that. We did a video spraying all that down. Went pretty good. We've done where we cleaned all the windows too. Got a bunch of videos on that.
Yep.
That's another thing. If you're gonna try to sell your home or something, make sure you got nice windows. Make sure you got the curtains or blinds, some nice good blinds that helps your house to sell. And even just keeping your windows, go out there and make them all clean. That way everything looks nice, organized. They can look out a fresh, clean window without a haze or anything. Makes a big deal. So appreciate everyone checking out the channel. Going for a little walk here. How's our battery looking right now?
13%.
13%. Cool. I think we better wrap it up at this point.
Alrighty.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap this one up because my battery's about to die and we're a little bit too mobile out here. I appreciate everyone checking out the channel. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. You are at the Arch Home and Craft channel. Hit the notifications. We're going to start going live a lot more and get your tips and advice. Get some fun videos. We'll see you guys. Stay up.
Peace out, y'all.